What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are working on the Honda CBR600RR, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna clean it, but not clean it like the body work or whatever, but we're gonna clean the engine, mainly the underside of the engine, because there is a lot of oil. And the reason because there is so much oil on the belly of the engine is because the little tube that comes from the engine, who lets out little drops on the road of oil, was misplaced. Let me show you. So, as you can see, here is the little tube. This vents the engine. There's a little bit of oil who comes out there. That's normal. But as you can see, on here, there is a lot of oil. So I started thinking, why is there so much oil there? And I started to investigate why, and this is why. This is the hole where the tube needs to go through, but it's not there. It is over here, and it was next to the exhaust. So the exhaust melted the tube and let oil come out of everywhere on the engine. Not a good thing. Mainly there should be two lines there. One from the engine, who spits out oil, and one from the gas tank. When you spill a little bit of gas, it will run down that tube and come out the other side. It's not there either. Where is it? Don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. Also next to the exhaust, also melted. So that is the problem. For one, I'm gonna have to replace those tubes because they are worthless now. Two, I'm gonna have to clean the engine to see if there are any other leaks, seals that are leaking or whatever. So I have to take the belly pan off and clean it out and put the tubes in the right direction. Even if they don't work, they can't touch the exhaust. Imagine this, you're filling up your gas tank, you spill a little bit and fuel will come on your hot exhaust. No. So that is what I'm gonna do. I never removed the belly pan. I never worked on this kind of bike. I never took it apart, so I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try my best. I read the owner's manual. It says a little bit. I tried to find some YouTube videos, but there's not concurrently some YouTube videos on the Honda CBR600RR 2015 edition, at least that I could find. So I'm gonna wing it. I'm just gonna do that. So let's start off with taking off the belly pan. Okay, I got them off. It's a little bit tricky, but if you know how to do it, pretty straightforward. So we got the whole side of this. Look at this, what's this? This is a piece of the tube that fell off. It's gonna be hard. But at least we got the oil one. As you can see. Yeah, this completely melted. This one is for the gas. So now the whole point of this is cleaning the belly, like spots like this where the engine is. Reservoir, cooling reservoir, clean all that, clean between here. Yeah, and the reason why I'm doing this is, imagine you have a oil leak. If your engine is full gunked up with oil, how will you see the leak? And to work on if your hands are like this just from taking off the fairings, yeah, that's not good. So after a few painstaking hours, this is what we got. Spent most of the time cleaning this part. It was really dirty, but now it looks pretty nice. It's not perfect, but yeah. Started cleaning the shock link, because when we are gonna set the rider sack, it's gonna be perfect. On the other side, looks a little bit more prettier, not too much grease. Cleaned up under this. Also cleaned the fairings on the inside, especially here. There was a lot of oil. You can still see it, a little bit of oil. And cleaned the inside of that. I'm not gonna get it perfect. To make it perfect, I need to remove more parts, spend more time cleaning the parts. It's a slow process. You clean one part, you take one part off, you clean it, you put it back on, and when you clean your bike on a regular basis, you can get your bike pretty clean. But for now, with the bike standing like this, it's pretty hard. We need some stands. We need to make sure it's upright, or get a paddock stand, because look at this. Check out the inside of the swing arm. This triggers my OCD. I was cleaning off the wheel. It looks nice and orange again. And I rubbed there with a sponge. And look, it's pretty. It's easy to take off, but it's a nightmare to get in there. Even there, nah, not too much. So I'm gonna buy a paddock stand to maybe remove the wheel and clean the calipers. So tonight I'm gonna get online and order me some paddock stands. Maybe not for the front, I don't really think I need that, but surely for the back. And maybe that stand where you ride into it. I saw that on a lot of videos and it looks pretty useful. But for now, I'm just gonna put the fairings on and give the bike a overall wash to get it a little bit more cleaner, more fun to work on. You can touch it now and your hand is not extremely dirty. Of course, when we take off more parts, like for example, if we take off this, we can take off this. We can clean the heat shield, and then it will all be nice and pretty. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put on the fairings again and give the bike an overall wash. So the bike engine is all nice and clean again. Now some people might wonder, why would you do this? Why would you spend the time on cleaning an engine? Well, if you have a small oil leak or whatever, something is wrong with your bike, if your engine is completely covered with oil, grease and dirt, you will not be able to see it. And a clean bike is a happy bike. So that's why I did it. It's not a perfect job to get really into detail to clean the whole engine. We have to take some stuff apart. I'm talking about all the fairings, the exhaust, and the wheels, to clean the back section of the bike, the calipers. We will do that all in time, but for now it's a little bit too early to start that process. But in the future I'm gonna do that, strip the bike down and clean it very perfect when we do some upgrades and when we do some maintenance on the bike. But that's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are not already. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter and on Instagram, and I will see you in the next one.